Hey there and welcome to Talking High Performance with Belle. Today I'm talking about a game-changing topic. I'm talking about the habits, the tiny everyday actions that we create that can give us those extraordinary results that we can be after. Momentum isn't something that magically happens. It's something that we build. It's one habit, one decision, one consistent action at a time that creates those big results. So if you've ever felt like you're spinning your wheels, which we all have at times, working hard but not seeing the results, which again we all have at times, then today is for you. And I'll be sharing some actionable strategies to help you not just build habits but stick to them. So by the end of this episode, I'm hoping that you'll have some tools to create some habits that fuel progress in your own life and set you up for unstoppable momentum. So grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive in. The first thing I want to talk to you about today is the compound effect that small habits have. So this is one of the most overlooked truths about success. It's not the massive, life-changing actions that get you there. It's the small, consistent ones that you take every day. It's the ones that you take, especially when nobody's watching. So if you think about it, you're brushing your teeth every day, which I'm trying to teach my kids, and one of them is struggling. And it doesn't feel like a big task, but over time, it prevents costly dental work. Habits work the same way. They seem small in the moment, but they lead to massive transformations when compounded over time. Let's take Lucy, a leader I recently coached, who felt overwhelmed by her workload and struggled to keep up. Instead of trying to overhaul her entire life in one go, we started small, and I suggested she take a few minutes each morning to plan her day. Something so simple, but something that creates massive results, and I see it all the time with my clients. That one shift for her created a ripple effect. And over the next 3 months, Lucy found herself more organized, more focused, and more productive than ever. Not only did she meet her goals, but she exceeded them. And it just started with 10 minutes a day. So look at your bigger goals, then break them down into tiny, manageable actions. Ask yourself, what's the smallest step I can take today to move closer to this goal? Start small and trust the process. Give yourself deadlines, and the compound effect will do the heavy lifting for you. Recently, I retweaked my website, and it was a huge job for my team to do, but we started one page at a time, one paragraph at a time. And it's amazing how quickly we could get things done. Now I want to talk to you about stacking your habits for success. It's about unlocking a strategy that makes habits stick, and this is called habit stacking. So this is where you tie a new habit to something you do already every day and create a natural trigger that helps you stay consistent. For example, after brushing your teeth, you'll spend the next 5 minutes journaling, or while waiting for your coffee, you'll think about your top 3 goals for the day. Or after you park your car at work, you can take 3 deep breaths to ground yourself before you go in. By attaching these new habits and stacking them to existing routines, you can reduce decision fatigue and make consistency and that everyday action feel more effortless each time. For me, after I finish my afternoon coaching call, I take 5 minutes to reflect on my day. I write down my wins and I write down what I want to focus on in the next day. It's simple, it's rewarding, and it keeps me focused on my progress. So today I encourage you, write down 3 habits you already do every day. It could be making a coffee. It could be brushing your teeth. It could be cleaning up after dinner. Then next to each one, write down one small and one new habit you can stack onto it, something that you can add on to the end. And give it a week and notice how it seamlessly fits into your routine. You'll be amazed at the difference. I want to talk to you now about the ultimate game changer for habit building, and this is accountability. So when you're only accountable to yourself, it's easy to let things slide. But when someone else is keeping you on your track, your commitment skyrockets. So if we talk about Sarah, another client of mine, she wanted to start running, but regularly struggled with motivation. It was too cold, it was too hot, she was too busy. And we found a simple solution. Sarah joined a running group and started logging her runs in an app where others could see her progress. So knowing her group was cheering her on, it kept her consistent. And within weeks, running went from a chore to a source of joy because it became a habit. So why does it work? For Sarah, it added an external motivation when her internal motivation faded, and it created a sense of responsibility, not just to herself, but to others as well. And it turned progress into a shared journey, making it more rewarding. If I think about myself and recording podcast episodes, I know they need to get done because I have newsletters to release. I know they need to get done because there are people who are expecting these episodes from me. And so I'm being held accountable to the outside world, the outsiders are holding me accountable. And because I don't want to let them down, I lean into what I would like to deliver. The same is with my team. They are waiting for me to give them the work to do. So I need to find every week, every month, what will I want them to work on for the foreseeable future. So find an accountability partner or find a tool. Partner with a friend or colleague who shares a similar goal. Use apps to track progress or announce your goal publicly. Tell your coach, tell your friends, announce it on social media, to your team, or even just to your family, whatever works for you. And I want to talk to you today, lastly, before we wrap up, about celebrating our wins. This is super important. Every time you follow through on a habit, even if it's small, celebrate it. It's not about throwing a party. It's about acknowledging your effort and reinforcing the behavior, which will encourage you to do it even more. Sometimes it's as simple as saying, I did it, or giving yourself a mental high five or a pat on the back. Over time, these celebrations turn habits into natural behaviors. And so the more that we can celebrate our wins, the more they will become part of our everyday routine eventually. So if there's a few things you take from today, I'd love you to take these 4 points. The first one is to start small. Focus on tiny actions that compound over time to get you building momentum and habits in a way that work for you. The second thing is to stack your habits. Tie them to routines you already have so the thought process becomes effortless. Third one is to stay accountable. Find somebody to keep you on track, a partner, a group, or a tool. And lastly, celebrate your wins. Acknowledge that every step forward, no matter how small, is moving you in the right direction. So your challenge for the week is to just pick one habit, just one, and commit to it for 7 days using the steps I've spoken about. Track your progress and celebrate every step. So thank you for tuning in to Talking High Performance with Belle. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with a friend who's ready to build unstoppable momentum in their life. And until next time, live a successful, purposeful, and fully charged life. Your coach, Belle. Are you feeling overwhelmed trying to balance work and life? If you're finding it hard to excel in these areas, it may be time for a change. The Elevate with Belle membership offers a practical solution designed to help you regain control and achieve your goals. With this membership, you'll join a community of ambitious individuals committed to real results. Twice a month, you can participate in live sessions where you'll receive actionable strategies and insights to boost your productivity and work-life balance. And if you can't attend live, all the sessions will be recorded for your convenience. You'll also have opportunities to engage with guest experts and attend exclusive events throughout the year. If you're struggling with productivity, you can learn some effective time management techniques. If you're feeling burnt out, you can get some strategies for better work-life integration. And if you're lacking energy, I can help you with tools to help you stay motivated and inspired throughout the day. And this is just an example of some of the things we'll be covering. So if you're ready to make a change, then join the Elevate with Belle membership today and let's start achieving the results you've been aiming for.